Hello everyone, it's match day again. Manchester United back to Old Trafford where we love to win games from. It is so painful though when we lose, especially against a noisy neighbor in Chelsea. I call them noisy neighbors because, well, it's 4 hours between London and Manchester, so they are not so far away from us. But the big question is Erik Ten Hag finally going to pull the plug and bench Marcus Rashford? I've got the answer for you at the tail end of this video because some tough decisions have been made after it was revealed that certain players did leak information to certain media who were banned by the manager and the club from accessing the press conference. Manchester United, I love this club. Welcome to the hotspot. My name is Webb. Subscribe, fam, because today we've got to cheer and roar behind our team because leave alone the issues we've got with these lazy players, we have got to support our own and protect the fortress Old Trafford. So cheer on, fans. But guys, let me first take a moment and pause and congratulate Arsenal upon winning a treble. What? They didn't win a treble? Oh, what was the noise all about last night? What? They beat Luton? Luton? And that's why they were shouting like that? Arsenal guys can make noise when they win a small game as if they have won a treble. Win a treble, fam. Win a treble. Anyway, I'm just picking on you this morning. I mean, why not? It's a Wednesday and it's match day, so it feels like a weekend for me. So let me enjoy it. Let me enjoy it. Are you enjoying it with me? So let's get into it. These are the top decisions that Erik Ten Hag is going to make, the big changes he's expected to make. First of all, expect one surprise player not to be in the squad. One player might not be in the squad. Why? Because they leaked information to the journalists, the Sky Sports and the other three journalists were banned. So there is shake, and that's why we are seeing those bad reports of the shake up in the dressing room and players not playing for Erik Ten Hag. Ten Hag did as well almost confirm it when he said maybe one or two players have spoken to him, but that is expected because not all players will buy into what you're doing as a manager. So there is a lot going on behind closed doors. But listen, everything we are seeing vindicates Cristiano Ronaldo, the bad mentality of many of these players. But what changes do we want Erik Ten Hag to make? Change number one. In goal, Altel Bayindil coming in to make a debut. I don't think that's happening. Andre Onana will stay in between the sticks. I'll back that decision for now. Onana can still stay in between the sticks. No wonder, by the way, he has been doing well in the Premier League. His issues are mostly in the UEFA Champions League. Decision number one, Erik Ten Hag is expected to make. I'll start from the back. Luke Shaw should return to the left. Bring Victor Lindelof to play alongside Harry Maguire, who is a contender for player of the month, by the way. When will you people give Harry Maguire his flowers? You never want to appreciate this guy. He has been our most improved and consistent player. And one thing I love about Maguire is when he improves, he's consistent for some time. And when he's good, he makes us look good, by the way. Maguire is becoming an important player for Manchester United. Give it to him. And also a leader, even without the captain's armband. Beautiful character. Beautiful mentality. I will die for Maguire. Even when he has a bad game, I'll back Maguire because of his good mentality that he has proved. But so that's the first decision. Take back Luke Shaw to left back. Do the basics. Go back to the basics. At the very worst, if you want to play Luke Shaw on the left-hand side of the central defense, like he's all fascinated about, that, then let Sergio Reguilon start on the left, not Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot, if anything, should either go back to the right and bench Bissaka because he makes crosses, he contributes to us going forward, or let him go on the bench, keep one Bissaka. That's change number one. Change number two I expect to see is Scott McTominay being benched. Guys, most of us are calling Erik Ten Hag to bench Marcus Rashford. We agree, we see it, and I agree, all of us. That's, I think, a no-brainer. But when shall we talk about Scott? Scott McTominay does not give us enough defensively. That's why we are leaking goals, because the boy Kobe Maino is left to suffer alone in acres of space. When they try to be compact, they are running into him because they are not technical enough to play with him well properly. So for me, I think Scott McTominay should be on the bench. I think I sort of like seeing Kobe Maino playing with Sofian Amrabat. Erik Ten Hag has got to play with two holding midfielders and expect that to happen. Amrabat and Kobe Maino as the two shielding the backline. This is Chelsea. They will come at you, so you need to block your spaces. You need to limit any spaces because Pochettino teams play too fast because they are too fit. They are not like United players who complain about running and they are all about fitness. So it's just change number 2. Scott McTominay on the bench, Sofiane Amrabat starting. Change number 3, of course. Rasmus Højlund should be starting up top. Lazy Martial should be warming the bench. Not this one. This is not for him to start. Anthony Martial on the bench. Rasmus Højlund coming out there to hunt for his first goal in the Premier League. And I am so positive it will come very soon. Change number 4. Expected change in this game, which I think will be so important for Manchester United. The most important one, of course. Marcus Rashford should start on the bench. Marcus Rashford, if he's not the victim, if he's not the one leaking information to the media because of the pressure trying to divert attention, he should be starting on the bench. That is if he's in the squad. You see, the thing about Rashford is that he's a project. Rashford is a Glazers project to make money. And not that he didn't earn it because he was our best player for last season, but it's no longer that, guys. We need to move on from that. Even Erik Ten Hag was finishing 3rd last season, but we are calling him out now. I hate when I see United fans, be sentimental with these players. When a player is doing good, credit him. If he's doing bad, say it. When a manager is doing good, Erik Ten Hag was doing good last season. We were all praising him. Things are going bad. People are now protecting the players who are not performing because of performances last season. Why are we not creating Erik Ten Hag for performances last season? Guys, let's not live in the past. That will never come back. It's gone. Let's judge people for what we see now. So Marcus Rashford is a bench player. And whether the Glazers call him a project or not, he's no longer the poster boy of Manchester United. He's not the right person for brand. In fact, if anything, if Sir Jim Ratcliffe comes in, my advice would be they get Beckham to come and be the face of Man U again, because there is no single player at United now. Maybe Kobe Mainoo, but Kobe Mainoo is not the character that will sell a club. As if he's a young boy who is calm and all. He's a most important player, but in terms of poster boys, that attraction to the club with the character, the style, the swagger, the brand. So we don't have that, and we need it in this rebuilding. This is the whole structure change that Cristiano Ronaldo was talking about a year ago with Piers Morgan. But Marcus Rashford, the project for Erik Ten Hag, unfortunately, worked last season. It's no longer working. Bench him. Anthony is hungry, and Anthony as well will fall out with Ten Hag. And you see the reports that are saying that usually the things that leak from United are true. We've seen this. Also, all the things that eventually happen are leaked before they happen. So it is true that most of the players do not really side with Erik Ten Hag not because exactly they have got issues, but first of all because he's changing things around and they are not used to that. They are not used to arriving to training on time. They are not used to being told what to do, how to eat, what time to eat, and what time to sleep. They are lazy players earning a lot of money, so they are kids, rich kids for nothing. So they don't care. I don't respect anyone and what they say. But Erik Ten Hag is shaking things up, and that's why I back him fully. He's got to shake things up if they're going to change. Because certain players will feel bad, some will start wobbling because they feel shaken. They're going to be exposed. They were hiding behind other players. With Ten Hag, there is no hiding. You will be seen. So of course that's why you see the disorganization. And that's why people who say Erik Ten Hag be sacked, nonsense. He shouldn't be sacked. He should be called out when he makes a wrong decision to pull off Rasmus Højlund when he should be scoring a goal, or force Dalot to play left back when Luke Shaw is there. Those are decisions we can call him out for. And also he's a manager. He improves. He will see. He'll understand now that when you're coaching a team like United, even fans have big opinions, strong opinions, because everything you do is watched and scrutinized. So we are not saying, and I see people thinking I want Erik Ten Hag out because I'm saying the top 5 tactical errors he makes. No. Everyone, even Pep, has made tactical errors. Sir Alex Ferguson made a tactical error we will not forgive him for, leaving even himself. Park Ji-sung in that Champions League final, which we lost to Barcelona. You remember? Was it 2007? So, for me, Erik Ten Hag is the man, but we should call him out for the wrongs. Now, if he doesn't bench Marcus Rashford, it will just again affirm that again Rashford, like I've been saying, is a call. He has to be the first guy on the team sheet. But I expect Anthony to start. So for me, 4-2-3-1. Bruno, of course, number 10. Rasmus Højlund up top. Alejandro Garnacho. I think they've had decent rest. Then Anthony. Then the 2 holding fielders, Mainoo and Amrabat and let them stay there because this is Chelsea. Let them be patient there and rely on the guys up top to get the goals. Or because we've got a Kobe Maino who is a good pass of the ball, he will pass. Let's rely on his balls from deep. But let us not try to commit Amrabat to go for. Let us have disciplined holding midfielders to shield this shaky backline and our shaky Onana in between the sticks. If we don't leak goals, I've got hope. I don't care if this game ended goalless, by the way. All of us would be happy. Let us not leak goals. Let us just look disciplined and organized. That's all we're asking for. Anyhow, what's your take? My prediction, I think it's a draw. I don't think we'll win. I think it's a draw. But all that will depend on the body language of the players when they come out of the tunnel. I might change my mind before the game because, these players don't want to play football. They're just lazy, earning so much money to do absolutely nothing and all. Anyhow, Hotspot, subscribe. My name is Web. I'll catch you later, fam.